Nice to see everybody. My name is Colby Dorota. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Abstract Security. And Abstract Security is focused on building the complete data platform for security. And so what that means is we focus on the collection of security telemetry, the analytics around that security data to detect threats within customers' environments, and the long-term storage and retention of that security data for compliance and forensic purposes. We've been around for about 2 years. We're founded in February of 23, so we're coming up on our 2-year birthday here. And, long background in cybersecurity, 25 years or so at this point. So kind of seen a lot of different platforms and solutions, and we're building the future of what we feel like security operations needs from a data and threat detection perspective. Technically, we have kind of three offerings that we go to market with. One of those, or the first one, is a data pipeline management capability that allows organizations to basically reduce the volume of data that they're collecting, really focus on collecting the right data for the right use cases, and then ultimately routing that data to the appropriate destinations where it needs to be going for either analytics or storage, et cetera. The second offering is our streaming analytics offering, which incorporates cyber threat intelligence, so basic understanding of adversary infrastructure, analyzing the streaming telemetry data with that adversary infrastructure, looking for known compromised assets within an organization. And then finally, the third offering is our data lake offering, and this is really where customers start using the platform for kind of that long-term storage, retention, and forensics use cases. Our vision of how we leverage AI, right, is a little different than I think a lot of organizations out there who are, building chatbots and building, agents that are supposed to replace humans in the security operations center. That's really not where we're focused. What we want to do is leverage AI within our platform where it makes sense to help security folks get their job done easier, right? And basically, enable, right? Use it as an enabler. We're not trying to build something that's supposed to replace humans in the cybersecurity mix because, I mean, quite frankly, I think AI is a great enabler, but it's longitudinally accurate, and in cybersecurity we need exact specificity. So I don't think anybody's ready to hand over their security ops to an AI agent at this point. Yeah, so I think there's a couple key things that we focus on, right? One is everybody is dealing with data volume and cost right now. So the kind of explosion of security data, and it keeps growing, at like 30% year over year. So everybody's dealing with this kind of data volume problem. So that's where really our kind of data pipelines platform helps out with that. Um, Another area that customers tend to look at us quite a bit for is better cloud visibility. So as we, as organizations continue their journey to the cloud, which has been obviously ongoing for a while now, but some organizations are still fairly fresh in that journey and have migrated some workloads, but not everything. Um, it's very hard to get visibility into what is happening in the cloud environment. It's very complex. There's a lot of different systems and applications, and there's not a great understanding of what all those systems and applications are doing. So, folks that are struggling with cloud visibility is certainly an area where we help out with a lot. And then, kind of the long-term storage retention of security data is another area where we see customers, coming to us as well. Look, I think in general in the cybersecurity market, we're in, the most aggressive hype cycle that we've ever seen. Everything is in every marketing message, it's AI, AI, AI. And in fact, I think the way to differentiate right now is don't talk about AI within your messaging because it's if you look at a lot of the vendors, you just see the same message kind of being repeated over and over and over. And customers, my prediction, and this is already happening, by the way, is that customers are getting AI fatigue. They're tired of hearing about it. They still have real problems that they need to solve day to day. And AI is just, frankly, not in a place where it's solving those problems for them. So, they still have their day job to do. And the more that people come in and say, AI is going to replace your job, but it's not actually doing it, it's really kind of frustrating, I think, for the folks who are hands on keyboard actually trying to, secure their enterprise, secure their organization. So I think you'll see a shift in the way that AI tools are being marketed. I think, we'll continue to talk about AI, but not as a silver bullet. We'll talk about it as an enabler and how we let customers, utilize it as part of their workflow, but not control the workflow. And I think you'll see a lot of folks start to take that approach going forward and switch up their messaging a little bit and probably rethink some of the products that they've been building.